What's up, guys? My name is Asia. Thanks for joining me for yoga today. So, today's class is going to be all about just releasing stress, releasing tension in the body. So, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so today we're going to start off in a child's pose. So, big toes are going to come together. Spread your knees far out pretty wide there. And then you're going to go ahead and hands to the mat, press back onto the heels of your feet. So whatever feels comfortable for you. For me, I try to press back as far as I can and then just walk your fingers out in front of you and let your head rest onto the mat or a block if that's comfortable. Some people like to even come into child's pose with a pillow under them. So just find something that feels comfortable for you. And in this moment, we go ahead and take a check in with the sound of our breath. Deep breath in. Open mouth exhale. Good. Go ahead and make your breath audible. So deep breath in. Open mouth exhale. Good. A few more times. Inhale to lengthen. And then exhale to sink deeper into that child's pose here. Really taking a moment to be present, knowing that we are exactly where we are supposed to be in this moment, right here, right now. Knowing that this is just for you. This practice is for no one else. Inhale, slowly rise back up, coming into a tabletop pose. So in your tabletop pose, our wrists are going to be right underneath our shoulders. Our knees are stacked, aligned with our hips. So on the inhale, I want you to sink that belly low, lift the chest high, chin up, rise up, stretch out the neck. And then on the exhale, you're going to peel your spine as close as you can to the ceiling, curving for that cat pose. And on the inhale, sink low, shoulders go back, open up, arch. On the exhale, we close and we shut in, pull it up. Good. So one more time, going to the rhythm of your own breathing. No rush here. Good. And then we're going to come back into that neutral tabletop. And next, what we're going to do is go ahead and thread the needle. So we're going to take our right hands all the way up to the sky, opening the heart toward the right side of your room. And then we're going to go ahead and take your right hand, place it in between your left arm and your left knee, and then bringing that right shoulder all the way down to the mat. Pressing your face against the mat if that's comfortable for you. Left hand is engaged and pressing into the floor. If you like, you can go ahead and take your left hand, put it behind your back as well. That's optional. Good, bring it back home. Left hand is what we're going to use to press ourselves back up, forward with. And then right arm goes back up to the sky and we bring it down. So that was threading the needle on the right side. Now we got to be equal here. So it's time for the left. Left arm goes up. Open that heart to the left. Go ahead, thread the needle. Left shoulder comes down to the mat. Face comes to the mat if that feels good for you. Knees are completely stacked with the hips. Right hand is engaged on the mat. If you like, you can go ahead and take that right hand, put it behind your back. This is optional here, just to help peel the right shoulder a little bit higher up, opening the heart. Make sure you are breathing. Take that right hand back down, use it to press yourself up. Open up to the left side again. Come right back into your tabletop pose. Beautiful, guys. So what we're going to do next, staying right in our tabletop, keeping our knees exactly where they are. Go ahead and walk your hands just in front of you and just bring your heart low for a good puppy stretch here. So the heart is going to come as low as you can get it, sinking into the floor. Keeping our hips nice and high. Deep breath in, open mouth exhale. Good. In to lengthen out. Exhale to surrender. Beautiful, guys. So we're coming right back up to our tabletop pose. So from here, what we're gonna do is tuck our toes under and we're gonna go into a downward facing dog. So in your downward facing dog, looks like an upside down V. Our feet are about hip distance apart, so if you need them a little wider, that's fine too. All of our fingers are gripping the mat, spread out nice and far apart. Beautiful. Go ahead and pedal out your downward dog if that feels good for you. And then we're going to take that right leg up nice and slowly, keeping those toes pointed down. And then we're going to bring the right knee into our right wrist and just let it fall on the mat. And just let that right leg, the right foot, kind of swivels over to the left. So untuck those left toes, kind of slide your hips down to the mat, coming into our pigeon pose. So pigeon is a beautiful hip opener, and we store so much tension in our hips. So I can already start to feel a little bit lighter knowing that I'm doing that hip opener. Good, so go ahead and slowly lower down to the mat. If you can, if you need a block maybe, and you can put your elbows onto a block if that feels comfortable for you. As long as we are keeping our hips aligned. So if your right hip is a little bit more in front, slowly pull that right hip back to level out the pelvis. Just breathing here. On every exhale, just releasing anything that's maybe weighing you down. And just inhaling easy, inhaling peace, inhaling calmness, inhaling oneness. With a deep breath, we just surrender even deeper. Good. So we're going to slowly come up. Move that block off. If you used a block here, go ahead and tuck the toes on your left foot. And then we're going to step back all the way back up to that downward facing dog. Pedal it out a little bit more. Stretching one calf muscle, stretching the other. Left leg up to rise. Left toes continue to point down here. Bend the left knee. Bring it in to meet the left wrist. Drop it onto the mat. Untuck the toes of that right foot. Slide on down for that comfortable pigeon pose on the opposite side. So really go ahead and adjust the hips. Pull back if you need to just a bit. You may notice that it feels a little bit better on one side than the other, or you're more flexible on one or the other, and that's fine. So coming onto your block, or maybe you notice that it feels really good to come all the way down to the mat. Even rest your head on the mat. That feels comfortable for you. And take a good solid 4 audible breaths here, listening to the way your breath sounds. Exhaling it out. Remembering on the exhale, we just sink a little bit lower. We let go. We give permission for our bodies to do what feels good. Good. So whenever you're ready, we're going to slowly press up to rise in that pigeon once more. And this time we're just going to go ahead and flip both legs to the front of our mat. And we are just going to go ahead and lay down flat on our backs. So slowly lower down with ease, of course. And then from here, you're going to go ahead and bring both of your knees into your chest. So then go ahead and wrap your hands around your legs and give yourself a nice big hug. Maybe rocking side to side or in a circular motion to massage that lower sacrum there. And just lubricate the spine. And then taking both of your hands out to the sides like a T shape, we're just going to slowly drop both of our knees over to the right for that nice supine twist. But keeping our left shoulder down to the mat, And keeping our gaze over towards the left. Just embracing that stretch here. All right. Come on up on the inhale and just slowly exhale them down to the left side. This time, our gaze is going to go over to the right. Keeping the shoulders down to the mat, to the floor. For the supine twist to the opposite side. Inhale both back up. From here, we're going to go into happy baby. So happy baby pose, you can go ahead and grab a hold to your feet here. If you can't quite reach your feet, then just go ahead and grab your legs. So you're going to try to make sure that your heels of your feet are parallel to your knees. We're pulling our knees in to hug the torso here. Our pelvis is down to the mat. And just embrace happy baby. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. If it feels good for you to maybe stretch one leg, go for it. Or to stretch the other. Or maybe you just want to rock side to side here. So from happy baby, what we're going to do is go ahead and just release our hold onto our left leg and extend the left leg flat. But bring that right knee in and give it a good hug here. So right knee comes into our chest. Comes right into the pocket of that right armpit there. Straightening out the left leg. Just to take an extra stretch here. Deep breath in. On the exhale, we're just going to go ahead and switch legs here. So we flatten out the right leg, but this time we bring that right knee in. Time to give that right knee a hug this time. Keeping our feet flat. Good. Bring that knee in a little bit more. Deep breath in. Bring it in tighter. Open mouth, exhale. From here, go ahead and place the palms of your feet together and open up your knees nice and wide so that our knees are falling to the side. Maybe take your hands on the exhale and press the thigh open a little bit more. We are making sure we release all of that negative energy that lies in our hips. Taking a deep breath here. Open mouth, exhale. So we're going to go into our belly breathing, putting our hands on our belly. So you notice sometimes after a workout, you'll feel your chest rising up and down as you breathe. Today we're going to transfer that energy into the belly. So as you inhale, let it come from the belly. Belly rises on that inhale. On the exhale, slowly like a balloon, just slowly releasing all of the air out of your belly, coming into that flat stomach. And on the inhale, we rise the belly. On the exhale, we release slowly, letting the belly go flat. So go ahead and do that one more time on your own. Really taking this moment to find gratitude for doing something amazing for your mind and your body. Even if you only had 15 minutes to do it, it matters. Doing things like this, maybe on a daily basis, add up to a lot of self-care time for yourself. Knowing that the rest of our day will flow with ease and calmness, because now we have done our practice. We are patient. We are present. We are at one with who we are. Knowing that we are grateful for all that we have and for who we have and for all that we are, for who we are to others. Inhaling positive energy and just exhaling anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Whether that be a person, place, thing, or personality trait that you might be possessing. Good. From here, slowly turn over to your left side. Use your right hand to press your body up. coming into that easy seat position there. I'm feeling so relaxed right now. Hope you are too. Sit up nice and tall. Take your shoulders behind you, chest forward as we take our hands to prayer. The light and love that is inside of me bows and recognizes the light and love that is inside of you. Namaste. Thank you guys. If you want more videos every single Sunday, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment. Let me know if you're feeling relaxed right now like I am. All right, guys. Peace.